Stop for a moment and listen carefully. If you follow the 6 simple tips in this video, your life in 2026 can truly change. Not in one day, not in one week, but slowly, naturally, and for real. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Speedup English. My name is Hannah, and I'm very glad you're here today. Many people feel tired, lost, and stuck right now. They want a better life, but they don't know where to begin. If that sounds like you, this video is for you. You don't need a big plan. You don't need to be perfect. You only need small steps and the right direction. In this video, I will share 6 simple ideas that can help you change your life in 2026. These ideas are easy, practical, and anyone can do them. But here is something very important. Do not just listen quietly. I want you to practice shadowing with me. Listen and repeat out loud. Let these ideas enter your mind again and again. When you repeat them, they slowly become part of your thinking. And when your thinking changes, your life begins to change too. If you are ready to take small steps and stay consistent, let's begin and build a better 2026 together. Let's start with the most important part of all, your mindset. This is where every real change begins. You don't need to understand everything perfectly right now. Just listen, relax, and do your best to repeat with me. Your mindset is the way you think about yourself and your life. It is the voice you hear in your head every day. This voice speaks when you wake up. It speaks when you try something new. It speaks when things go wrong. If this voice is negative, life feels heavy and stressful. If this voice is kind and calm, life feels easier to handle. Many people have negative self-talk without noticing it. They say things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't do this." Now let's pause for a moment. Listen carefully and repeat after me. I am learning. I am learning step by step. Good job. That small sentence is very powerful. When you say, "I'm learning," you give yourself permission to grow. You allow mistakes. You allow progress. Mistakes do not mean failure. Mistakes mean you are learning something new. Every skill starts with mistakes. Every strong habit starts with small, imperfect actions. Now, let's practice another sentence together. Please repeat out loud. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Yes, that's exactly right. You are doing better than you think. Another part of a healthy mindset is thinking long-term. Not only about today, but about your future self. Sometimes the easy choice feels good now, but the right choice helps you later. When you think about your future, your actions become clearer. Small actions today can help you tomorrow. You don't need to change everything in one day. You only need to be a little better than yesterday. This way of thinking builds strong habits over time, and strong habits slowly change your life. Remember this as you continue listening. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your life. Now, take a deep breath, and let's move forward together, one small step at a time. Now let's move on to part 2, daily habits. This is one of the most important tips in this video. Please listen carefully and repeat out loud with me. The more you repeat, the deeper these habits go into your mind. Why daily habits are so important. Daily habits are small actions you repeat every day. They may feel simple, but they shape your life over time. Big changes do not come from one big decision. They come from small habits done again and again. If your habits are good, your life slowly improves. If your habits are bad, life becomes harder without you noticing. This is why tip number 2 is so important. Daily habits work quietly in the background of your life. You do not need motivation every day. You only need habits that support you. Now, let's practice good habits together. 30. Good daily habits with shadowing practice. Listen carefully. First, read slowly, then read naturally. I wake up at the same time every day. I wake up at the same time every day. I drink water after I wake up. I drink water after I wake up. I stretch my body in the morning. I stretch my body in the morning. I take a deep breath before starting my day. I take a deep breath before starting my day. I do not check my phone first in the morning. I do not check my phone first in the morning. I make my bed after I get up. I make my bed after I get up. I eat regular meals every day. I eat regular meals every day. I drink enough water during the day. I drink enough water during the day. I move my body a little every day. I move my body a little every day. I take short breaks when I feel tired. I take short breaks when I feel tired. I speak kindly to myself. I speak kindly to myself. I focus on one thing at a time. I focus on one thing at a time. I keep my space clean and simple. I keep my space clean and simple. I plan my day for a few minutes. I plan my day for a few minutes. I practice something useful every day. I practice something useful every day. I stop working when I feel too tired. I stop working when I feel too tired. I reduce my screen time. I reduce my screen time. I listen carefully and speak calmly. I listen carefully and speak calmly. I learn something small every day. I learn something small every day. I say thank you more often. I say thank you more often. I slow down in the evening. I slow down in the evening. I turn off bright screens before sleep. I turn off bright screens before sleep. I think about my day without judging myself. I think about my day without judging myself. I go to bed at a regular time. I go to bed at a regular time. I rest when my body needs rest. I rest when my body needs rest. I do not compare myself to others. I do not compare myself to others. I notice my small progress. I notice my small progress. I forgive myself for mistakes. I forgive myself for mistakes. I prepare for tomorrow calmly. I prepare for tomorrow calmly. I keep going even on hard days. I keep going even on hard days. Excellent work. Repeat these habits again and again and let them become part of you. You do not need to do all of these habits. Just choose one or two and start there. One small habit done every day is powerful. Over time, it becomes part of who you are. Remember, you are not changing your life in one day. You are changing it quietly, step by step. Take a deep breath, and when you are ready, we will move on to part 3 together. Now let's move on to part 3. One useful skill. This step can open a new door in your life. Please listen carefully and repeat out loud with me. Learning one skill at a time is more than enough. Why one useful skill matters. You do not need to learn many skills at the same time. Learning too many things can make you feel tired and confused. One useful skill is enough to start changing your life. When you focus on one skill, you learn better and faster. A skill gives you confidence. When you can do something well, you believe in yourself more. A skill can also help your work and your income. Skills stay with you longer than motivation. The most important thing is not choosing a perfect skill. It is choosing a useful skill. A useful skill helps you now or in the future. It fits your life and your daily needs. You can learn step by step. Even 10 minutes a day is enough to make progress. Now let's practice simple sentences together. One useful skill with shadowing practice. Listen carefully. First, read slowly. Then, read naturally. I choose one useful skill to learn. I choose one useful skill to learn. I focus on one skill at a time. I focus on one skill at a time. I learn a little every day. I learn a little every day. I practice more than I watch or read. I practice more than I watch or read. I do not rush the learning process. I do not rush the learning process. I allow myself to make mistakes. I allow myself to make mistakes. I learn from my mistakes. I learn from my mistakes. I become more confident with practice. I become more confident with practice. I use my skill in real life. I use my skill in real life. I keep learning even when it feels hard. I keep learning even when it feels hard. Great job! One useful skill can slowly change your future. Take a deep breath, and when you are ready, we will move on to part 4 together. Now let's move on to part 4, body and mind care. This part is the foundation of every real change. Please listen calmly and repeat out loud with me. Taking care of yourself is a smart and kind choice. Why body and mind care is important. Your body and your mind support everything you do. If you feel tired all the time, change becomes very hard. Good sleep helps your brain work better. Good rest helps your emotions feel more stable. You do not need a perfect routine. You only need simple care every day. When your body feels stronger, your mind feels calmer. And when your mind feels calmer, your life feels easier. Now let's practice healthy thoughts and actions together. Body and mind care, shadowing practice. Listen carefully. First read slowly, then read naturally. I take care of my body every day. I take care of my body every day. I listen to my body when it feels tired. I listen to my body when it feels tired. I get enough sleep at night. I try to sleep at the same time every day. I try to sleep at the same time every day. I eat simple and healthy food. I eat simple and healthy food. I drink enough water during the day. I drink enough water during the day. I move my body in a gentle way. I move my body in a gentle way. I walk a little every day. I walk a little every day. I stretch my body to feel better. I stretch my body to feel better. I take breaks when I feel stressed. I take breaks when I feel stressed. I breathe slowly and deeply. I breathe slowly and deeply. I allow my mind to rest. I allow my mind to rest. I stop pushing myself too hard. I stop pushing myself too hard. I am kind to myself. I am kind to myself. I accept my feelings without judging them. I accept my feelings without judging them. I take quiet moments during the day. I take quiet moments during the day. I do not compare my life to others. I do not compare my life to others. I rest without feeling guilty. I rest without feeling guilty. I take care of my mental health. I take care of my mental health. I choose calm over stress when I can. I choose calm over stress when I can. Wonderful work. When you care for your body and your mind, everything becomes easier. Take a slow breath, and when you are ready, we will continue to part 5 together. Now let's move on to part 5. Change your environment. Your environment quietly shapes your daily behavior. Please listen calmly and repeat out loud with me. Small changes around you can make a big difference. Why your environment matters. Your environment is everything around you. It includes your space, your phone, and the people you listen to. You may want to change your life, but if your environment stays the same, change feels very hard. A supportive environment makes good habits easier. A negative environment makes progress slower. You do not need a perfect space. You only need an environment that helps you focus and feel calm. Now, let's practice positive changes together. Change your environment. Shadowing practice. Listen carefully. First, read slowly. Then, read naturally. I keep my space clean and simple. I keep my space clean and simple. I remove things that distract me. I remove things that distract me. I clean a small area every day. I clean a small area every day. I organize my desk to feel calm. I organize my desk to feel calm. I create a quiet place to focus. I create a quiet place to focus. I reduce my phone time. I reduce my phone time. I turn off unnecessary notifications. I turn off unnecessary notifications. I choose what I watch and read. I choose what I watch and read. I follow content that helps me grow. I follow content that helps me grow. I step away from negative content. I step away from negative content. I spend time with positive people. I spend time with positive people. I listen to people who support me. I listen to people who support me. I protect my energy every day. I protect my energy every day. I set clear boundaries when needed. I set clear boundaries when needed. I choose calm conversations. I choose calm conversations. I make my environment support my goals. I place helpful reminders around me. I place helpful reminders around me. I design my space for better habits. I design my space for better habits. I notice how my environment affects me. I notice how my environment affects me. I change my environment little by little. I change my environment little by little. Excellent work. When your environment supports you, change feels easier. Take a slow breath, and when you are ready, we will move on to the final part together. Now we are at the final part. Take action and stay consistent. This is where real change becomes real life. You have listened so far, and that already shows commitment. Now it is time to turn listening into action. Why action and consistency matter. Ideas alone do not change your life. Plans alone do not create results. Only action moves your life forward, and consistency keeps you moving. You do not need big actions. Small actions are easier to start and easier to keep. The perfect time does not exist. The best time to start is now. Some days will feel easy, some days will feel hard. On hard days, small action still matters. Doing a little is always better than doing nothing. Now, let's practice powerful sentences together. Take action and stay consistent. Shadowing practice. Listen carefully. First read slowly, then read naturally. I take action today. I take action today. I start small and keep going. I start small and keep going. I do not wait for the perfect time. I do not wait for the perfect time. I take one small step every day. I take one small step every day. I stay consistent even when it feels hard. I stay consistent even when it feels hard. I keep moving forward slowly. I keep moving forward slowly. I do something even on hard days. I do something even on hard days. I trust the process. I trust the process. I track my progress calmly. I track my progress calmly. I celebrate small wins. I celebrate small wins. I forgive myself when I miss a day. I forgive myself when I miss a day. I return to my habits again. I return to my habits again. I stay patient with myself. I stay patient with myself. I do not compare my journey to others. I do not compare my journey to others. I focus on progress, not perfection. I focus on progress, not perfection. I believe in slow and steady change. I believe in slow and steady change. I show up for myself every day. I keep my promise to myself. I keep my promise to myself. I build my future step by step. I build my future step by step. I continue even when no one is watching. I continue even when no one is watching. Beautiful work. If you follow these 6 steps and keep practicing, your life can change. Remember, change does not come from one big moment. It comes from small steps repeated every day. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep listening, keep shadowing, and keep going. And I will see you in the next lesson.